You know your family is unstable when somebody uses a funeral to recruit business partners. Not comfort people, not grieve. Business networking. So my great uncle Bernard passed away a few years ago. Sweet man, quiet, loved fishing and sugar-free Werther's Originals. Very normal human being. Unfortunately, my Aunt Gina is not. Now Gina is one of those women who is always starting a new business. Every 6 months, it's something different. Candles, tea detoxes, essential oils, crypto, a bracelet company, some vitamin powder that smelled like drywall. If a Facebook mom has ever screamed, "Be your own boss, babe," Gina has purchased the starter kit. So we're at the funeral home. Everybody's emotional. Soft piano music playing. People crying quietly. And Gina walks in dressed like she's accepting a Grammy. Full white blazer, 6-inch heels, chunky statement necklace, smelling aggressively like peppermint oil. And immediately, she starts handing out business cards. At the casket. I thought maybe they were memorial cards. No. It said, Gina Cox, wellness mentor and financial freedom coach. What freedom, Gina? You live with your sister. So during the visitation, she keeps pulling people aside going, "You know, Bernard always believed in entrepreneurship." Girl, Bernard worked at Home Depot for 31 years. He believed in direct deposit. Then somehow, she corners my grieving aunt near the flower arrangements and says, "You know, losing someone really puts life into perspective. That's why I stopped working for other people." This woman was recruiting through trauma. And the worst part, it was working on some people. Because funerals make people emotionally vulnerable. One cousin was crying and holding a brochure at the same time. Another relative accidentally bought protein shakes before the burial even started. Then things escalated. Because Gina asked the funeral director if she could say a few words. Now we all assumed she meant about Uncle Bernard. Absolutely not. This woman stands up in front of the entire funeral home and says, "Bernard taught us life is short and financial freedom matters." And I swear to God, she pulled out a laminated compensation chart. A compensation chart at a funeral. My grandmother almost hit this woman with a folding chair. Then Gina says, "If anyone wants to learn how to retire early like I plan to," retire from what? You have never had a job longer than a yogurt expiration date. At this point, the family is furious. My cousin Marcus finally snaps and yells, "Gina, this is a viewing, not a TED Talk." And somehow, she gets offended, starts crying, talking about nobody supports Black women in business. Baby, this is a funeral home. Read the room. Then the final level of chaos happened, because while everybody's arguing, we realize Gina had placed product samples next to the guest book. People thought the energy gummies were funeral mints. My 83-year-old grandmother accidentally ate 3. Do you know how terrifying it is seeing an elderly Baptist woman suddenly start speed walking around a funeral home? Grandma started reorganizing flower arrangements at superhuman speed, talking about, "I feel amazing." Gina almost sent Meemaw into the spirit realm personally. And to this day, my family still doesn't trust anybody holding a tote bag at a funeral.